If you're watching this video, you most likely have been looking for someone to explain to you what a marketing funnel is. But what if I told you that you actually know more about marketing funnels than you think? Even if you're brand new to the concept, you've encountered marketing funnels in action plenty of times. In fact, we're part of funnels a lot, most likely without even realizing. Funnels can help us guide our customers for decisions that are tied to our products and services, and they're tied to needs and goals like completing your first marathon, right? So let's say you're scrolling through social media, something one marketer hasn't been ashamed of the screen time, and you come across an ad for a local personal trainer. That is your awareness stage. You've discovered them for the first time. And now you're curious. You visit their website to check out their profile, maybe even read some reviews. This is the consideration stage. You're evaluating whether this trainer is the right fit for you. After doing some research, you decide to book a consultation or your first session. That's the conversion stage. You've taken the plunge and made a decision. But it doesn't stop there. If the trainer does a great job and you see results from them, you're likely to keep coming back for more sessions. This is the loyalty stage. You become a regular client. And if you're really happy with your progress, you might start recommending them to your friends or posting about your success on social media. That's the advocacy stage. You're now spreading the good word and helping the trainer gain new clients. And guess what? That right there was a funnel. If we want to simplify what a funnel is a journey. A journey that takes you from brand awareness through consideration and conversion, and ultimately to loyalty and advocacy. In this video, we're going to dive into what makes marketing funnels so powerful. But we'll also give you a beginner view on how to use them and how to build a relationship with your audience. As always, I'm going to add an alt marketing school twist, which means I'm going to flip the traditional idea of a funnel on its head with a fresh way of presenting and understanding them. First question is, why should we care about funnels? Well, to borrow the words of Justin Welsh, who perfectly captured this idea specifically, on social media, you either are the marketing funnel or you are in one funnel. This highlights one of the biggest challenges and lessons when it comes to working with funnels. At any given point as a marketer, you're either building a journey for your customers or you are part of that journey. So let's start with the basics. A marketing funnel is a model that shows the journey a potential customer takes, from becoming aware of your brand to eventually purchasing your product or service. It's a tool that companies and brands use to understand what their customers' needs at different stages so they can tailor their marketing efforts and ultimately drive more sales. Often, we see the funnel split into two major focuses: acquisition and retention. Acquisition is about bringing new people into the funnel, focusing on the three top stages: awareness, consideration, and conversion. Retention, on the other hand, is about keeping your existing customers engaged and happy, so it ties to the two bottom stages, loyalty and advocacy. And just to make things even more confusing, I know, the acquisition part is also referred as three acronyms. Often you can hear it as TOFU, top of the funnel, and no, it's not the vegetarian protein. TOFU is about awareness. MOFU, middle of the funnel, which is the GUI center of your acquisition, also known as consideration. And BOFU, bottom of the funnel, where the magic happens, aka conversions. Now let's talk about the positive impact funnel twist. The funnel that we teach focuses on awareness, of course, getting people to know that you exist, and consideration. But most importantly, we put an extra emphasis on turning customers into loyal advocates. So instead of just thinking of a funnel that keeps shrinking, I wanted to picture more of an hourglass shape. In this analogy, customers also drive, well, new customers. It means that you want to put a lot of effort into your retention strategies, just as much as you would do on acquisition, which means you're really building relationships with real humans. But what actually leads to build a successful funnel? Where do we start? When teaching marketing funnels to our students, Veronica Wood-Corrales, a CIM qualified marketer and mentor with over decades of experience working with startups and marketers alike, she shares with us 4 key elements that she focuses on when creating funnels for her clients. First of all, aligning it with your business strategy, then identifying your audience, choosing the right channels, and refining your incentives. And voila, this is how you can build a strong funnel. First up, you want to align your funnel with your business strategy. So things like, what is your current focus? What is your company, your brand looking to promote? And what journey does your customer need to go through to make that happen? It sounds simplistic, but honestly, your funnel must align with a specific goal. Until you don't know what that goal is, you can't build a great funnel. So time-sensitive campaigns, product launches, your internal calendar can give you so much to help you align your funnel with what you're aiming to achieve right now. Remember, without that, your funnels doesn't have what it needs to succeed. Next, you're going to have to identify your audience. And this is about going back and asking ourselves, what are the key audiences of this funnel? And these may evolve, but it's important to understand who they are so that we can dive deeper into some of the specific things we want to add into this funnel. Getting clear on who we're speaking to, it's super important because it's going to topple over the rest of the funnel as well, which is why I want to stop by and talk about right channels for a second. Where are you going to show up on each stage of the funnel? That's one of the very important questions we need to ask. What tools or platform will you use to connect your audience to different points of that journey? They should align with your audience's behavior and actually where they're most likely to engage with your brand based on what they're looking for. So where are you going to actually show up? Just to give you some examples of common stages in the awareness phase, we have Instagram, TikTok, podcasts, or even YouTube. Why? Because they're really about problem discovery and about looking for solution to problems. And then we've got the consideration stage. And for a lot of this, people are really ready to dive deeper and figure out what you have to offer. So if you were the great personal training that you are and you want to build trust with potential clients during a consideration stage, you might look at things like reviews. If you thought about reviews, you guessed it right. Reviews, newsletters, your website, webinars, and even collaboration with creators are great for building trust during this very important stage, which is the consideration stage. And then we have conversion, right? And this is about taking action. So it can even be social shopping, but more often than not, we're looking at our own website checkout pages and offers to complete a purchase. But it doesn't stop here. We have loyalty stage, and this is about keeping our customers coming back. And let me ask you a little question. When was the last time you got a free coffee thanks to a loyalty app on your phone? Well, that is a great example of a loyalty stage in action. So unique experiences, customer portals, apps, like the one that gets you free coffee, are great tools to encourage repeat business. But don't forget about other things like, inside the newsletters as well. And finally, there's the advocacy stage, which is really about turning customers into champions. And a great example of a channel here is user-generated content through social media, for example, and other platforms, as well as referral programs, which will help spread the word to your network. Which ties me to the final step to fully understand funnels, even for beginners, which is incentives. How will you use incentives to encourage people to move through each stage of the funnel? If, the funnel is a journey and people don't take steps in the journey when there is no funnel. So things like discounts, valuable content, all of these things actually are incentives that we build across the funnel. And they might seem tricky at first to understand, but the whole idea is that when you do them right, your audience will start moving through the funnel and will lose fewer people along the way. Think about these as questions to help you out when it comes to the funnel journey. In the awareness stage, your people are asking themselves, who are you and why should I care? So any relatable and valuable content at this stage are going to be great. And then next, in the consideration stage, you're asking, why should I choose you? And here it's all about building trust, whether it's giving access to a webinar, offering a free trial, testimonials. These incentives are really helping people make an informed decision whether you're the right choice. And then we have the conversion stage, which is really where people ask, what should I buy? This is where you need to make it very easy for your customers to take action. You can use persuasive copy, offer discounts, limited time offers, whatever fits the campaign and the funnel goals. And then for the loyalty stage, they're going to be asking, why should I stay? Things like recurring offers, loyalty program, and insider perks can be great incentives to keep your people engaged and coming back for more. And finally, the advocacy stage, where your customers are asking, okay, but now how can I help you? And this is such a powerful place to be. The incentives here should be about encouraging user-generated content for advocacy. For example, you could feature customers in your newsletter when they share their experience with your product. This not only makes them feel valued, but also it can attract new customers. So by addressing these questions at each stage, you can refine your incentives and make sure that your audience keeps moving through the funnel. If the funnel is a journey, you can choose what you want it to look like and where you want to place your focus. So before I leave you, as Kevin Kelly famously said, you don't need 1 million fans. You only need 1,000 true fans, at least to get started, right? So when you build a marketing funnel that focuses on creating value and nurture loyalty, those 1,000 true fans are really the foundation of the business growth to the next 2,000 or more. So go ahead, think about the right goal for your next funnel and see what you can do next. Because the more you practice, the more you progress. Until next time, class dismissed.